So for this one, I want to talk about a kind of a tournament warm-up, right? We get questions all the time. You know, you have to play 6 matches throughout the day, right? And what does your time look like in between those matches? What do your warm-ups look like, right? I think the tournament warm-up is really important for 2 reasons. One, if you go out there on the court and you're going to play a match and you're not warm, you know, you're more likely to get hurt, get injured, so we don't really want that. And the other thing is, you know, if you happen to be in the back draw, you're playing a game to 15, you're not warm, you get down 10-0 because you were not warmed up before the match, that's not something we want either, right? So making sure that during these long days you play 6 matches, and in between, you know, it's kind of annoying, kind of frustrating, but if you want to be ready physically to make sure you're not hurt and making sure that you're ready for the match so you have the best chance to win, you kind of have to do these warm-ups over and over again, right? So we're going to take you through a warm-up, kind of what that looks like before the matches. It shouldn't be longer than maybe 7 to 10 minutes. And so making sure that, you know, when you know you're about to get, if you know you're about to get called or you're going on court soon, that you're putting yourself in the best position to do well, right? So we're going to start off with straight ahead dinking. So Bethany and I will do just some straight ahead dinking. Make sure you guys are kind of moving the ball around, not putting it in the same spot. I'm kind of maybe leaning forward, maybe taking some balls out of the air if I can. Then once I feel comfortable here, we're going to do some cross-court dinking. So making sure that when I'm doing this cross-court dinking, same thing, I'm kind of moving the ball around, making sure that I'm recovering towards the middle. Then we're going to move on to our backhand cross-court dinks. Oh, you go ahead. Oh. Maybe warm up your ATP. Watch that ball behind you. So then we would go back to straight ahead, and Bethany's going to stay right behind the kitchen line. I'm kind of going to work my way back, hitting third shot drops. Taking steps back, nice and slow here. Yep, perfect. Good. Good. Making sure I'm getting forehand and backhand drops as I'm going back. Nice. Now, once I get all the way back here, I'll maybe hit a couple from the baseline. And then I'll kind of let Bethany know I'm going to be hitting drives now, so she would be warming up her volleys, and I'm going to be kind of warming up my ground strokes, my third shot drive. So then from there, I would work my way back up, hitting my drops again. As I'm walking in. And so now it would be Bethany's turn, so she would work her way back, hitting drops. When she gets to the baseline, she'd be warming up her ground strokes. I'd be warming up my volleys, and then she would work her way back. So then we'd end up both behind the kitchen line again and maybe hit some volleys. One of the drills that I really like to do to kind of get my reflexes warm and ready and fast is maybe we'll step inside the kitchen and volley from inside the kitchen. Obviously, you're not allowed to volley from inside the kitchen, but the reason that this drill is so good is because the ball is coming so much faster because you're so much closer to each other. And so it's just a great way to warm up and make sure that you're on high alert. So we'd be inside the kitchen. We'll volley starting nice and slow. Yep, and then we'd get out of the kitchen, do the same thing, couple more volleys. Nice. Then we would hit serves and returns. So I would serve to Bethany and she would hit a return back. I would catch the ball, serve it back to her. And then Bethany would serve to me, I would return. So then once we're warm with the serves and returns, the last part is kind of skinny singles. If you've never played skinny singles, it's basically doubles, but you play on half a court. And so you get to see all the shots yourself rather than you and your partner. You can do this straight ahead on half a court, or you can do it diagonally on half a court. But it's kind of the best way to put all of it together and just make sure that you're ready to go right into points after. Nice, great shot.